Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the stream live on YouTube tonight. My name's Lachlan. Of course, I'll be taking you through the night. It's 8 o'clock in Adelaide. It's 7:30 in Brisbane. It's 5:30 in Perth. It's 7 o'clock in Darwin. And it's 8:30 in Melbourne and Sydney. You're listening to Radio Mulberry North. And for the 25th of January 2015, I welcome everybody along. And it's always a pleasure to host a stream every Sunday and Friday night, and we're going to start off with local news here from the Teacher Gully Council. Then we'll go to local and national weather. Then we go to the CFS report. Then we go to the top stories of the day. And then at 8:30 we go to our sports stories. And then let me just look this up here. I forgot our schedule. And then at about 8:35 to 8:40 we have community advertising and station news. 8:40 to 8:45 we have public transport information, and 8:45 to 8:50 we have TV Guide. And then we have more community advertisements. So that's what's to come here tonight on 3IMF. Okay, we're about to get underway. Hey, local news. The Willow Brook Creek restoration works are set to recommence following delays caused by SA bushfires. Restoration work on the Derncourt section of Willowbrook Creek in Adelaide's northeast will resume on February 2nd. The project is aimed at bringing long-term ecological benefits to the area by removing pest willow trees and weeds that have been choking the creek. Works were delayed when heavy machinery was diverted to clear roads in the SA bushfire zone in early January. In other news, find the digger in your family tree. Find the digger in your family tree. Chichigo Library info sessions on how to tap into online resources. For the 100th anniversary of the Gallipoli landings, are you curious to find out if your ancestors served in World War One? Chichigo Library will host a free information session at 6 p.m. on 9th of February on how to find out if you have a digger in your family tree. You'll learn how to research and extract information from the National Archives of Australia and the Australian War Memorial, plus other online sources. And if you do have a digger in your family, local History Services Officer David Brooks can help you learn about their active service overseas. This is a support event for the Teacher Guide Library Field of Remembrance Project, a commemorative event to honour the 100th anniversary of the Anzac Landing in Gallipoli. And our final story, Teacher Guide Council will set to begin restoration of Dry Creek. Long-term environmental benefits will flow from a 4-year project to restore the Dry Creek corridor in the city of Tea Gully. So, what's going on? Our aim is to create conditions suitable for the river gums to thrive and regenerate, providing a haven for the native birds and animals, said Andrew Moylan, Environmental Projects Officer of City of Tea Gully. Urban development has taken a huge toll on the creek system, with about 70% of the city's stormwater flowing into it. This has resulted in considerable erosion, with resulting pollution researching as far as the Gulf St. Vincent, he said. Teacher Guide Council will jointly partner with Adelaide and Mount Lofty Ranges Natural Resource Management Board to fund the project, expected to cost $450,000. Stage 1 of the creek restoration project begins in January, with the work to be largely concentrated in the Woodvale area, as well as the Moppy section of the creek near Rawlings Road. Key works to be carried out from January 27 include the protection of the creek banks and with jute matting and lengths of wire alignments, a largely unobtrusive system to slow water flow and prevent further damage. Mature river red gum not deemed significant or regulated due to its size will need to be removed in Wingvale to elevate pressure on neighboring trees. It was a tough decision, but we can't address the wildfire problems without removing a tree, Mr. Moylan said. This is to the final outcomes for the section. Further landscaping includes the planting of a range of local native species is expected to be carried out from autumn 2016. The Dry Creek catchment extends into the Mount Lofty ranges, covering an area of 100 square kilometres. Dry Creek travels 28 kilometres before it flows into the mouth into the Barker Inlet at Swan Alley Creek. For more information, contact the Teacher Guide Council on 8397 7444. And if you have any questions about the stories we got tonight, you can also contact them on 8397 7444, of course. And emergency after hours, only for emergency only, 1300 708 131. But if you do have a real emergency, it is always call the police on AAA. Email the Teacher Guide Council at cttg at cttg.sa.au. Or you can see them at Civic Centre, 571 Montague Road, Modbury, South Australia, 5092. We're open Monday to Friday, 8:45am to 5pm. It's 8:05pm here on 3RMN, the 25th of January 2015, and we've got a big half hour ahead, ladies and gentlemen, for you stream listeners. But first, we're going to kick off here with Modbury North local weather. And for the rest of tonight in Modbury North, it'll be a mostly clear night, winds south, 15 to 25 kilometers an hour. Tomorrow will be a partly cloudy day, slight chance of a morning shower about the hills and southern hills and suburbs, light winds becoming south. 20 to 30 kilometers an hour in the middle of the day, then tending southeast, 20 to 25 kilometers an hour in the late evening, and reaching 25 to 35 kilometers an hour about the hills and southern suburbs. For tomorrow, you'll reach a maximum of 22, a minimum of 13. Tuesday, sunny, a maximum of 26, a minimum of 12. Wednesday, sunny, a maximum of 28, a minimum of 13. Thursday, sunny, a maximum of 32, a minimum of 17. Friday, sunny, a maximum of 32, a minimum of 18. Saturday, mostly sunny, a maximum of 28, a minimum of 17. Sunrise, tomorrow will be at 6:29 a.m. Your sunset will be at 8:27 p.m. Tonight's sunset will be at 8:28 p.m. Your next 12 hours in Modbury North. 9 p.m. will be mostly clear. 17, 12 a.m. will be mostly clear. 15, 3 a.m. will be mostly clear. 13, and 6 a.m. will be mostly clear. 13. In Adelaide, it's 19.5. In Elizabeth, it's 19.7. Tonight, Modbury North will reach a below 13. Tomorrow, reach a top of 22. Currently, in Modbury North, it's 13.4. And now we move on to our CFS. We'll go to our national weather first. And the national weather for Monday and Friday, for Australia Day and Tuesday, Monday and Tuesday. I got it wrong there. For Australia Day and Tuesday in Sydney, which it'll be raining, a maximum of 24, a minimum of 20. In Melbourne, it'll be a chance of rain, maximum of 21, a minimum of 12. Brisbane, a chance of rain there as well, maximum of 33, a minimum of 24. Perth, sunny, a maximum of 37, a minimum of 18. Adelaide, partly cloudy, a maximum of 23, a minimum of 14. Canberra, chance of rain, a maximum of 23, a minimum of 11. Hobart, partly cloudy, a maximum of 19, a minimum of 10. Darwin, thunderstorms, a maximum of 31, a minimum of 27. And for your rural cities, in Townsville, reach a maximum of 34, a minimum of 26 thunderstorms. Cairns, a maximum of 34, a minimum of 25 thunderstorms. In Alice Springs, it's a maximum of 35, a minimum of 25. Partly cloudy and Broome, thunderstorms, a maximum of 33, a minimum of 27. For Tuesday, in Sydney, it'll reach a maximum of 33, a minimum of 20. Chance of rain. In Melbourne, partly cloudy, a maximum of 21, a minimum of 13. In Brisbane, it'll reach a maximum of 29, a minimum of 24. A chance of rain. Perth, a maximum of 38, a minimum of 24, partly cloudy. In Adelaide, it'll reach a maximum of 25, a minimum of 13, partly cloudy. In Canberra, it will be a chance of a shower, maximum of 20, a minimum of 12, and in Hobart, it'll reach a maximum of 18 and a minimum of 11, a chance of rain. And in Darwin, thunderstorms, a maximum of 31, a minimum of 26. And for your rural cities in Townsville, there will be a chance of rain, a maximum of 34, a minimum of 26. Cairns, a chance of rain, a maximum of 34, a minimum of 25. Alice Springs, partly cloudy, a maximum of 33, a minimum of 22. And Broome, thunderstorms, a maximum of 33, a minimum of 27. Current national summary. A trough over Queensland and northern New South Wales is triggering widespread showers and potentially severe thunderstorms. A separate trough is also generating thundery showers over inland WA and the Northern Territory. Unstable southwesterly winds in the wake of a front is producing gusty cool showers over Tasmania and Victoria. 6:09 here on 3RMM, and for the CFS report, there are no total fire bands or fire danger ratings for the rest of today and for tomorrow. 3RMN, it's 10 past 8. You're listening to Classic XRMN, and we're going to go to a bit of a break on our stream, and then we'll be back with today's top stories on 3RMN. Welcome back, stream listeners, and I'll just give you a time update. In Adelaide, it's 12 past 8. In Brisbane, it's 7:42 p.m. In Perth, it's 5:42 p.m. In Darwin, it's 7:12 p.m. And in Melbourne and Sydney, it's 8:42 p.m. And it's 12 past 8. In Adelaide, of course, and you're listening to Radio Melbourne North, and we're going to have a look at some of our top stories today. Now, in breaking news, Rosie Baggy is named Australian of the Year for her campaign against family violence. I'm just waiting for this story to load up. The computer's a bit slow today. Almost there. There we go. Rosie Batty has been named Australian of the Year for her campaign against family violence in an award ceremony that saw four women take the nation's top Australia Day honours for the first time in history. Miss Batty rose above her personal tragedy and the great loss of her 11-year-old son Luke, who was the victim of a domestic violence at the hands of his father in a very public assault. Her story jolted Australia into recognising that family violence could happen to anyone, and she has given voice to many thousands of victims of domestic violence who had until then remained unheard. She now champions efforts to fight domestic violence, making many media and public speaking appearances to shine a spotlight on the issue and call for systemic changes. This is her speech after accepting the award. the award.
Would like to dedicate this award to my beautiful son. He is the reason I have found my and I'm able to be here. Whilst we celebrate the wonderful country that we live in today, there remains a serious epidemic across our nation. No matter where you live, family violence exists in every pocket of every neighbourhood. It does not discriminate, and it is across all sections of our society. Family violence may happen behind closed doors, but it needs to be brought out from these shadows and into broad daylight. 1 in 6 women has experienced physical or sexual abuse by a current or former partner, including some of those celebrating with us today. 1 in 4 children and at least 1 woman a week is killed. Indigenous women experience even greater family violence. These statistics are unacceptable, indisputable, and if they did happen on our streets, there would be a public outcry. To our government, we need your strong leadership to change these rising statistics and your investment into both preventing the violence and long-term secure funding to our specialist women's services to deliver the intensive support so desperately needed. And to the Australian people, look around. Do not ignore what you see and what you know is wrong. Call out sexist attitudes and speak up when violence against women is trivialised. To men, we need you to challenge each other and become part of the solution. Raise the conversation and don't shy away from this uncomfortable topic. We cannot do this without you. To the women and children who are unsafe, in hiding, or living in fear, who have changed their names, left their extended families, and moved from their communities to find safety. You do not deserve to live a life that is dictated by violence. You are not to blame. Violence towards anyone, man, woman, or child, is never acceptable and never the right choice. It is simply not okay. As the Australian of the Year, I am committed to building greater campaigns to educate and challenge community attitudes. I am on a path to expose family violence and to ensure that victims receive the respect, support, and safety that they deserve. And to Luke, my little man, you did not die in vain and will not be forgotten. You are beside me on this journey and with me every step of the way.
Very emotional speech there by the Australian of the Year for 2015. Okay, and we move on to other news now. Just wait for this to load. My computer's acting very slow today. Just checking everything's still working with the stream here. There we go. Should be fine. We're just waiting on this to load here. Sorry about this, ladies and gentlemen. We're just trying to get this to work. My computer is acting very slow today. It's just froze on me. Yeah. We're just waiting for this to work. We do apologise here, ladies and gentlemen. Everything's decided to wake up at once. We're trying to get this fixed currently, and hopefully we can get it up and running again shortly. Here on Radio Melbourne North. Okay. Exit out of the news page. Now this is really playing up here, ladies and gentlemen. We do apologise here. The internet is playing up here. We're just going to go to a song now. Stream listeners will be back shortly once we can find a solution for the problem. Thank you. Do apologise here, ladies and gentlemen. It's 5 past 8 Central Standard Daylight Time. Northern Territory Labor President and United Voice Secretary Matthew Gardner heads to Syria to fight Islamic State. A head of the Northern Territory Labor Party has left Australia, intending on joining Kurdish fighters in a battle against Islamic State militants in Syria, the ABC has confirmed. Matthew Gardner was also the Secretary of Hospitality, Childcare and Emergency Services Union and United Voice in the Northern Territory, as well as the Treasurer of the Peak Boggy Union's Northern Territory. The 43-year-old served in the Australian Army combat engineer in Somalia in the early 1990s. The ABC understands Mr. Gardner was able to leave the country because he was not on any watch list. About 90 Australians are now thought to be overseas fighting with Islamic State or terrorist groups, which has prompted the government to repeat its warning against people joining the conflict. A spokeswoman for Attorney General George Brandis said it was illegal for the Australian citizens to support any armed group in Syria, even though the Australian Defence Force and Kurdish rebels may share a common enemy. It is illegal to fight in Syria for either side of the conflict. The spokesperson said, "If you're illegally in overseas conflicts, you face up to a life in prison upon your return to Australia. We know there are some Australians who think they made the right choice in becoming involved in the overseas conflict, but the choice only adds to the suffering in Syria and Iraq, and that is putting those Australians and others in mortal danger." The spokesperson urged people concerned about the conflict to donate to charities. The Australian Federal Police has refused to discuss any details, saying the matter is part of an ongoing investigation. Mr. Gardner recently befriended a woman on Facebook whose page is littered with support for Kurdish militants fighting Islamic State. A spokesperson from United Voices national branch confirmed Mr. Gardner has resigned, but the ABC has confirmed he is still president of the Northern Territory branch of the Labor Party. Colleagues contacted the ABC had been suspicious with Mr. Gardner not being seen for weeks, and his mobile phone has been switched off. So there we go. That is a Labour politician there, ladies and gentlemen. My God. 3RMM EXA27. We're going to move on to some local news now. And in local stuff, this is for South Australia news. South Australian news here. The New South Wales Breakers have cruised to a astonishing 10th straight WNCL title after beating South Australia by 114 runs. Husband and wife team win converted junior toss final at Turama Festival. A husband and wife from Port Lincoln in South Australia win the converted Tuna toss final at the annual Turama Festival. Dennis Pips portrayed to win the Tour Down Under. Rowan Dennis has won the Tour Down Under the day Australian Cycling Farewell Cadel Evans. South Australian records above average grain crop. South Australia records is 6 consecutive above average grain crop, despite one of the warmest and driest springs on record. Sixers stung Strikers and moved into BBL final. The Sydney Sixers have stung the LA Strikers in an 87-run win at a packed LA Oval to reach the BBL final. LA United demolished Newcastle in 7-0. LA United has handed Newcastle Jets the biggest loss in their history with a 7-0 drubbing at Highmarsh Stadium. 2 killed in collision between car and truck on Eyre Peninsula. A man and a woman are killed in a collision involving a car and a truck on Eyre Peninsula, South Australia police say. SA government refuses to back down on emergency services, the Levi increase. The South Australian government refuses to back down on its increases to emergency services, the Levi, despite growing criticism from country fire service volunteers. John Swan goes back from rock and roll to role model. Singer John Swan may have been unlikely finalist for the Senior Australian Year award, given that his destructive lifestyle as a younger man almost cost him the chance to enjoy his senior years. And it's 8:30. And we're going to look at the capitals of the state weather tomorrow. In the city tomorrow, it's going to reach a maximum of 23, a minimum of 14, partly cloudy. Clearing showers for Mount Gambier, a maximum of 21, a minimum of 9. In Port Lincoln, clearing showers, a maximum of 22, a minimum of 13. In Port Pirie, it's mostly sunny, a maximum of 26, a minimum of 11. And in Redmart, mostly sunny, partly cloudy, a maximum of 26, a minimum of 10. For our man, it's 8:30 p.m. Okay, what have we got next? And we're going to go to our sports update now. As a time currently in the city, it's 8:31 p.m. In Adelaide, it's 8:31 p.m. In Brisbane, it's 8:01 p.m. In Perth, it's 6:01 p.m. In Darwin, it's 7:31 p.m. And Melbourne, Sydney, Tasmania, it's 9:01 p.m. And you're listening to 3RM Radio Melbourne North, based here in South Australia. We're gonna move on now to sport update. As I said, Australia play India tomorrow in the Tri-Series, and there's an A-League result. Kick-off about an hour ago in NIB Stadium in East Perth, Western Australia. Live scores: it's Perth 1-2, Melbourne Victory up 2-1 on them there. So that's happening live at the moment. George Bailey could captaining Australia could captaining Australia for the World Cup opening game, then be dropped for the rest of the tournament. My God, I mean, Tomic is out in straight sets. Bernard Tomic loses to Thomas Berdych in straight sets, and Rafael Nadal advances. Czech's Thomas Berdych has ended Bernard Tomic run at the Australian Open, being the young Australian in straight sets on Sunday afternoon. Men's results in day 7, Rafael Nadal um, beat Kevin Anderson 7-5, 6-1, 6-4. Andy Murray will play Giorgio Dimitrov tonight, and Thomas Berdych beat Bernard Tomic 6-2, 7-6, 7-3, 6-2. And Nick Kyrgios can play Andreas Seppi tonight. Games went with serve in the second set, but a combination of Berdyk's winners and Tomic's errors left the Australian quickly down 1-5 in a tiebreaker before Berdych sealed the set 7-3. The decisive game proved to be the second game of the third set, where Tomic saved a number of break points before Berdych took a 2-0 lead. He conceded for 3-0. He consolidated for 3-0 and went on to win the match in 2 hours and 1 minute. Tomic has reached his fourth round by winning an all-Australian clash with Sam Groff, with Berdych took out the Serbian Viktor Troicki. The win means Berdych, who is yet to lose a set at this year's Open, will now play Spain's Rafael Nadal in the quarterfinal. Okay, in rugby, nothing happening in rugby, of course. Cricket now, Tasmania versus New South Wales, match 16. Sheffield Shield, Queensland versus Victoria, WASA, and New South Wales, Victoria all coming up in the Sheffield Shield. And Australia versus India tomorrow in the cricket. And that's basically it. In football, Perth has defeated Melbourne Victory leading Perth. It's half time, 2-1. Korea versus Iraq in the Asian Cup. Australia versus the UAE. And Sydney have defeated Central Coast 5-1. 3RM minus 8:34. And we're going to move on now to. We got community events on 3RM. Let's see what's coming up in community events around Adelaide. Cars of Australia show. A Cars of Australia show for all cars made in Australia, including historic street cars and best Australian built or competition vehicles, will be held on Australia Day, January 26th at the Strathalbyn Oval Complex from 10 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. There will be a live band and marquee, trade tanks, rest and lunch lounge, kids entertainment with side shows, free train rides and the grounds around the grounds. Other special attractions include over 2,000 model cars and trains for sale. For more info, call 0417 819 260. Repact Foundation film movie. The movie Kingsman, The Secret Service, is being shown on Thursday, February 5th at 6:30 p.m. at the Carpi Theatre, 141 Goodwood Road, Goodwood. Please be at the Carpi by 6 p.m. for the 6:30 p.m. start. The film's cast includes Colin Firth, Taron Egerton, and Michael Caine and Samuel L. Jackson. This is a joint fundraising event with the Rotary Club of the Holdfast Bay with a movie entry cost which includes a glass of wine on arrival. For further info, call Cassandra Douglas at the Repact Foundation on 8275-1039. Cooking classes for senior men. Would you like to learn how to cook nutritious and easy meals with a small group of men? The very popular course, Cook, Cooking classes for senior men will commence on February 11th at the Hawthorn Community Centre, 5 Frimley Grove, Hawthorn. The course is run by a friendly, qualified male cook and involves 6 sessions, each running for 3 hours. For more information, call Catherine on 8372 8262. Volkswagen Club of South Australia Incorporated. The Volkswagen Club of SA will proudly present their 34th annual day of the Volkswagen Show Day on Sunday, February 15th at Civic Park, 995 Northeast Road, Modbury, opposite Tea Tree Plaza. Car entrance may enter between 8 a.m. and 10 a.m. There will be an entry fee with a trophy presentation held at approximately 3:30 p.m. over 3 classes for old, new, standard, and modified. This is in native this year. There's a new incentive this year with focus on a T2 Compy, all built between 1967 and 1979, and given their own special area in the centre of the Volkswagen entries. For more info, call Malcolm on 0402 334 008. Bushfire Relief Fund. The Bushfire Relief Fund is having a rock and roll night at the Solomon Club, La Salle Street, Dudley Park on Saturday, February 21st from 8 p.m. till midnight. Doors open at 6:30 p.m. Band will be on Lincolns and the Cadillacs with DJ Wrong. Bar facilities available and bring your own nibbles. All proceeds will be donated to the State Government Relief Fund. Book early as tickets are limited. Phone now on 0412 674 561 for bookings. The South Australian Wooden Boat Festival. Once again, Gawler will come alive for the 2015 SA Wooden Boat Festival held at the historic Gawler Wharf percent over the weekend of February 21st and 22nd, showcasing more than 200 wooden boats on the water, from putt-pucks to paddle streamers, rowboats to speed boats, and of course, the Gold Oak Rough and Ready boats. The iconic Gawler paddle streamer Oscar W and paddle streamer Marion from Melon will be cruising from Gawler Wharf all weekend with tickets available on the wharf. There will be live entertainment, art exhibitions, food and drinks available, face paintings, and a private trail for the children. The Gawler Sunday markets will be open and worth a visit. For more info, call 1300 466 592 or email them. Hallicove Over 50. The Hallicove Over 50s Travel and Social Club will be holding an afternoon of entertainment on the 1st of first Friday of every month except January. The club starts at 1:30 p.m. but would like if you could get there from 1 p.m. every month. Entertainment will be the guest artists and group, followed by the afternoon tea. What a great opportunity to meet new friends. For more information, contact Jim on 0457 236 340 or Margaret on 8387 0352. Um, Listening to 3RMN. The time is 8:40 p.m. We're going to go to a bit of Adelaide Metro news now. Okay, Adelaide Metro News. What have we got here? We've got new timetables coming out soon. Mm, Don't know about that. But anyway, this is transportation news on 3RMM. The time in Adelaide is 8:40 p.m. The time in Brisbane is 8:10 p.m. The time in Perth is 10 past 6. The time in Darwin is 7:40 p.m. And the time in Melbourne, Sydney, and Tasmania is 9:10 p.m. Um, oh, that's the one thing. Announcements. What we got here? Yep, announcements. That's what we need. Um, okay. For Sunday, the 25th of January 2015, service changes. Now, this is from today. Basically all bus routes are affected. Your bus timetable may be changing from Sunday the 25th of January. Some school services have also changed. Please visit your school service route page or the planner for the new timetable information. New bus timetables will better reflect actual trip times and provide more buses on the busiest routes. Details of all route changes are listed below. For existing routes which have changed, so here we go. Um, New routes. There are new routes have been added. So a one a 176 is a new route. It's between Athelston and the city. A 544 Golden Grove Village to the city. T843 Siki to Mount Barker. X30 Westlake Centre Interchange to Paradise Interchange. That's a really new route. So it replaces the dist. Uh, so the so the discontinued routes. The 148 Glen Osmond to City has been disconnected to better allocate resources. The 169, the TAFE SA Marston Campus to City, the route is disconnected due to closure of the TAFE SA Marston Campus. 177, Newton to City, the route is being discontinued, replaced by a new route, 176. 179 Athelston to City, a route disconnected, replaced by the new route 176. The 226 to F Union SA Mawson Lake campus to C. The route has been disconnected to better allocate resources. The 352, the Plough Lake anti-clockwise loop. Um, route has been disconnected to better allocate resources. The 353, Plough Lake clockwise loop. The route disconnected to better allocate resources. The 407, Elizabeth to Waterloo corner via Virginia. Route disconnected to better allocate resources. The 592 Golden Grove Village to Golden Grove Loop. Route disconnected, replaced by the extended C2 and 548. 593A and 593C to Golden Grove Village to Golden Grove and Greenleaf Loop. Route disconnected, replaced by extended C2 and 548. 694 Blackwick Station to Hawthornding route disconnected to better allocate resources. 740, the Seaford interchange to Kalanga Centre interchange route has been disconnected, replaced by extended 751 services. 867 Sterling to Crayford route disconnected, replaced by existing 820, 821, and 866. B11 route disconnected to better allocate resources. So, there are a whole bunch of changes here. You know, everyone has been changed. Basically all routes have been changed here, ladies and gentlemen. So it's a huge change here. For more information, lametro.com.au. Okay, now it's time for What's on TV for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Your TV guide from. Oops, I've hit the wrong thing. Oh, thank God. It didn't do anything. You're. There you go. So I'm actually going to have a better look at myself now because I don't know what's happening with my bus routes. So it is very confusing. just go along with it. On ABC, currently on right now is Sherlock. 10:15 is Labyrinth, and 11:52 Crossfire Hurricane. On ABC 2, 8:39 will be Superstorm USA. Call on Camera. 9:39 will be The Miracle Hunter. 10:27 will be Catfish. Love Bikes. 11:10 Playing It Straight. 11:59 p.m. It's If a Tree Falls, a story of the Earth Liberation Front. On ABC Three, 8:46, Detentionaire, 9:11, Stoked, and 9:33 will be Rage. On ABC News 24, currently on we have ABC News, 9:02 will be 1 plus 1. 9:30 is ABC News, 10 o'clock will be the ABC News Update, 10:01 will be the Mix Remix, 10:30 will be ABC News, 11 o'clock will be Big Ideas, 11:30 will be the ABC News Update, 11:31 will be the Best of Langline. SBS 1, currently on George Harrison, Living in the Material World. 10 past 10 we have Magman, 11:05 we have Sister Smile. On SBS 2, currently on we have South Park, 9 o'clock will be South Park, 9:30 will be Danger 5, 10 o'clock will be A-League Extra Time, 11 o'clock will be In Her Skin, 11:55 we have Free Radio. On NITV, currently on The Medicine Line, 9 o'clock will be Inside Out Indigenous in Persimmon, 9:30 will be Coffee. 11 o'clock will be a live game, live giving dance and music. 11:30 Good Tucker. Currently on 3 to midnight on Channel 7, we have the Australian Open. On 7 2, currently on we have Escape to the Country. 9:30 be Nick Knowles' original feature. 10:30 be Secret Location. And 11:30 be Alaska Wingman. On 7 May, currently on we have Beverly Hills Cop. And 10:45 will be Doom. On Channel 9, currently on we have 60 Minutes. 9 o'clock will be Unknown, a 2011 thriller. 11:15 will be 2015 Santos Tour Down Under highlights. On Gem, currently on is I Am Sam, and 11:30 will be Person of Interest. On Go, currently on we have the Big Bang Theory. 9 o'clock will be the Big Bang Theory. 9:30 will be Death at a Funeral, and 11:30 will be Arrow. On One, currently on we have Scarface. 11:45 will be 48 Hours. On Channel 10, currently on we have the Big Bash League semi-final 2 between the Perth Scorchers and the Melbourne Stars. 10 o'clock we have Modern Family. 10:30 we have NCIS New Orleans. 11:30 we have NCIS New Orleans, and on 11 currently on we have the Super 8. 10:50 we have the King of Queens. 11:25 we have Everybody Loves Raymond, and on Volley for Adelaide currently on we have Dating the Enemy. 10 o'clock will be Fargo TV. 11 o'clock will be the Delia Dave Show, and 11:30 Beat the Car Dogs and Masterpieces. That completes the stream tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for listening wherever you are across the nation or across the world. CB Radio listeners, stick around, and if any of you stream listeners are in our broadcasting region, tune in to CB Radio Channel 3 right now to continue listening. Thank you for listening to Radio Melbourne North Stream listeners. We'll see you Friday from 6 o'clock.